Share J.K. Rowling, The Magic of Perseverance. Early life, dreams among hardship. Joanne Rowling was born on July 31, 1965, in Yate, England. Growing up, she was a curious and imaginative child who loved books. She spent hours reading and crafting stories, often sharing her early tales with her younger sister, Di. Her childhood, however, was not without its challenges. Her parents, Anne and Peter Rowling, had a strained relationship, which deeply affected Joanne. She often escaped into the world of books to find solace. Rowling's love for writing began early. By the age of 6, she had penned her first story about a rabbit named Rabbit, reflecting the budding creativity that would later blossom into the magical world of Harry Potter. Despite her literary aspirations, Rowling's path to becoming an author was anything but straightforward. Adversity in education and early career. Rowling's school years were a mix of highs and lows. Though she was bright, she struggled with self-confidence. Her mother encouraged her love for books, but her father was less supportive of her dream to write. After high school, she attended the University of Exeter, where she studied French and the classics. Though she found the experience academically enriching, she later admitted that she spent much of her time reading novels instead of studying. Post-graduation, Rowling worked various jobs, including as a researcher and bilingual secretary at Amnesty International. While this work exposed her to the world's injustices and deepened her empathy, it did not fulfill her creative ambitions. She continued to write in her free time, but found herself increasingly disillusioned with her career path. The birth of an idea. In 1990, Rowling's life took a significant turn during a delayed train journey from Manchester to London. It was during this mundane moment that the idea of a young boy attending a school of magic struck her. By the time she stepped off the train, the world of Harry Potter had begun to form in her mind. She imagined characters like Harry, Ron, and Hermione and envisioned the enchanted halls of Hogwarts. Rowling later described this moment as a lightning bolt. However, just as her creative journey started, her personal life unraveled. That same year, her mother passed away after a long battle with multiple sclerosis. Rowling was devastated. The grief of losing her mother deeply influenced her writing, particularly her depiction of Harry as an orphan longing for connection. Struggles in Portugal and single motherhood, seeking a fresh start, Rowling moved to Portugal to teach English. There she met and married a journalist, Jorge Arantes, and the couple had a daughter, Jessica. The marriage, however, was tumultuous and short-lived. After a series of domestic disputes, Rowling left Portugal and returned to the UK as a single mother. Now living in Edinburgh, Scotland, Rowling faced immense financial hardship. She was unemployed and relied on government benefits to support herself and her daughter. These were dark days for Rowling, who often described herself as being as poor as it's possible to be in modern Britain, without being homeless. The noise and bustle of the cafes became her creative haven, where she brought the world of Harry Potter to life, one chapter at a time. During this period she struggled with depression, which she later personified as the soul-sucking dementors in her books. Rejection after rejection. When Rowling completed Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, she began the arduous process of finding a publisher. Armed with her manuscript, she sent it to multiple literary agents, only to be met with rejection after rejection. One agent even advised her to take a typing course, implying her story was unmarketable. After enduring 12 rejections, Rowling finally found a glimmer of hope when Bloomsbury Publishing expressed interest. Even then, the editor Barry Cunningham advised Rowling to get a day job, as she might not make much money from writing children's books. Nevertheless, Bloomsbury agreed to publish the book, printing just 500 copies in its first run. The spark of success, when Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was released in 1997, it received modest attention, but glowing reviews. Word-of-mouth recommendations began to spread, and soon the book caught the attention of Scholastic, a U.S. publisher, which purchased the rights for a significant sum. This marked the turning point in Rowling's career. As the series gained momentum, Rowling's life transformed. The second book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, became a bestseller, and the third, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, cemented her status as a literary superstar. By the time the fourth book, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, was released, the series was a global phenomenon. The rise of a literary icon, the Harry Potter series, became a cultural and commercial juggernaut. Over the course of 7 books, Rowling transported millions of readers into a magical universe filled with friendship, courage, and the battle between good and evil. The series sold over 500 million copies and was translated into more than 80 languages. Rowling's success extended beyond books. The film adaptations of Harry Potter became blockbusters, and the franchise expanded into merchandise, theme parks, and stage productions. Rowling's creation had evolved into a global empire. Philanthropy and advocacy. Despite her immense wealth, Rowling remained grounded and committed to giving back. She established charities, including Lumos, which focuses on improving the lives of disadvantaged children. Rowling's philanthropic efforts reflect her personal values and the themes of compassion and resilience that permeate her work. Overcoming challenges and criticism even after achieving success, Rowling faced criticism, including backlash for her opinions on social issues. While her views have sparked debates, her contributions to literature and philanthropy remain significant. Through it all, Rowling has continued to write, expanding her repertoire with new works, such as the Cormoran Strike series, under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith. The legacy of perseverance, J.K. Rowling's journey, from a struggling single mother to one of the world's most successful authors, is a testament to the power of perseverance. Her story resonates with anyone who has faced rejection, hardship, or self-doubt. It reminds us that dreams are worth pursuing, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Rowling once said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Her journey exemplifies that even in our darkest moments, we have the strength to rise, rebuild, and create something extraordinary.